Hey, MJ.
What you doing?
Oh, I'm just kind of making some notes of, what we've done this year and what worked and what didn't work. I mean, we've done a lot of stuff this year.
We have done a lot of stuff. It was a little cold outside, so coming inside is a great time to reminisce about what worked and what didn't work.
What was your favorite?
I have to tell you, I really enjoyed the urban homesteading. I didn't appreciate you leaving me in the chicken coop, but other than that, I was
like
all
the
good.
Chickens. They were my friends.
No, I like the chicken coops, but we did a lot of maintenance stuff, and I think sometimes people forget that part of gardening is having success and failures, because you can't succeed at everything.
Well, no, if you're not failing at things, you're not learning anything.
Exactly. And we did a lot of maintenance this year.
Well, you're going to do the same things over and over every year, like soil prep and, mulching your perennials and getting out there and fertilizing the yard and the garden and so forth. Those sorts of things are kind of a constant. You do them every year.
Well, and we did the vegetable gardens. We were in your garden a lot this summer.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Doing
and
a
we
lot
definitely
of prep
saw
work.
things that worked and didn't work there.
We did lawn care. Sarah's little pooch man running around that doggy spot.
Yeah, repairing the lawn in her backyard was a challenge.
So lawn care is always a part of everything, but that's just, getting outside and getting to play, that's just part of gardening life. It's relaxing. It increases the value of your home. We had a lot of fun.
Well, yeah, and this is the time of year, since it's kind of nasty outside, it's nice to be back in the house, to plan for next year. And that's why I was writing some of these things down, because, they seem fresh in your mind right now.
I think it's called getting older and memory issues.
I was trying to make it a little more palatable for those of people who are my age and older. They seem fresh in your mind right now, but maybe not so much when March and April rolls around. So I like to write things down. What I want to change for next year, what I want to move around if I didn't have a chance to do it this year. And then any little projects that I'm thinking of working on next year. Now's the time to plan for that.
Well, I'm getting excited because this time of year is when all of the new catalogs start popping out with the new seed varieties and the new colors that are going to be available. So as part of that planning, you can get some new inspiration of ideas because of the new stuff that's coming out. And garden centers, even though it's wintertime, they're starting to get geared up, and they're bringing in some new gadgets and gizmos. Garden centers are actually a great place to go buy anybody who's a gardener in your family some great Christmas presents, a new pair of gloves, new tools. So yeah, gardening's year round.
And the garden centers also have a great selection of books. That's where I got some of these. This one on creative lighting. I'm thinking about adding some more lighting to my backyard. I'm trying to come up with ways to add lighting without having to hire an electrician to come out and do that. And there are plenty of books out there that give you lots of do-it-yourself type items to put in some lighting in your backyard.
Well, even if you can't do it yourself, it gives you the ideas of what you would communicate to someone else to have it done.
Exactly. And ponds too. I mean, I've already got a pond, but if I didn't have a pond in my backyard, I think a water feature is almost an essential in a garden.
Oh, well, it's calming and it's enjoyable.
And we saw some really good ideas over at Dusty's.
Oh, Dusty, I don't know if you call it a pond or a lake.
It's a little over the top.
No, it's not. It's perfect. I mean, especially because what's so great about his backyard is it has not just the ponds, but it talks about outdoor living and all the different ways you can create that outdoor living environment to enhance. And it's an entire different entertainment area for him. So it's just phenomenal.
So whether you're looking at, putting in a water feature or adding some chickens to your backyard or just making a new perennial bed, this is the time of year that you want to sit down and get some great books, look through there. You don't have to reinvent the wheel. There's lots of good ideas in the books, and start planning for next year, writing down what worked and what didn't work in a journal.
An inspirational gardening diary.
Exactly.
Just to get all those notes down to put all those thoughts together. Once you take pen to paper, a lot of times your creative juices just start flowing.
You know what else is fun this time of year, though, in the garden centers is they're transforming. It's like a metamorphosis inside the garden center.
Like a butterfly.
Like a butterfly into holiday. And we're going to go out and check out what the garden centers are doing for Christmas. And then coming up next is Chef Mick. And where's he going today?
Cholan. We're going to get some amazing food. He got to go on a field trip.
That's a brand new place.
Brand new.
All here today and more on Dig In.